review on the Gen 3 Tethrd 1 sticks. So recently I decided to upgrade my system. I was looking into doing a lot more public land hunting. I've normally and typically only did private land hunting. Just recently I started doing a lot more public. And I had been using like XOP short sticks, Lone Wolf sticks. I've used several different kinds and name brands. The more I got into it, the more I realized I need a lighter setup. So I had a friend at work. He bought the Gen 2 Tethrd 1 sticks. He brought them to work, put them in my hand, and as soon as he did that, I realized that I had to have them. So I went online and started looking to try to get some, but Tethrd was sold out on their website. You couldn't find them anywhere. So I just watched the website like a hawk, and lo and behold, they dropped the Gen 3 Tethrd 1 sticks. So I immediately ordered a 3-pack, and then I turned around and ordered a single stick. So Tethrd decided to sell this in 2 ways. If you go on their website, you can get a 3-pack, and I believe it's $349.99, and then you can buy a solo stick, which is $139.99. I know a lot of people are just running 3 sticks and putting aiders on their setup, and that's fine. I've never really been a big aider person. It just kind of makes me nervous when I'm climbing up and down a tree. So I decided, well, 3 short sticks, I'm going to go ahead and buy 4. That way I can get the height that I want to get out of it. I was looking to try to get about 20 foot. So I got the 4 sticks, and I'm getting, since they're short sticks, I'm getting about, I would say 16, 17 foot. And that's not really spreading it out. I'm not a very tall guy. I'm only 5'9", so I was getting about 16, 17 foot. I did try to play around with an aider on the bottom. I have 2 aiders hanging off this, and that was just me goofing off, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, how long I wanted the aider to be. But I'm thinking about running an aider off the bottom stick that I use, just so I can get that 18, 19 foot height that I like. Because where we hunt at, there's not a lot of cover. The trees are just straight up and down, and I just feel like if you're setting 15 foot off the ground in the mountains, you're going to be eye level with the deer. So I did decide I was going to mess around with that. So just kind of going through this, Tethrd made these sticks. I'm going to look at this information straight off the laptop. So the stick, the total height of the stick, well, 3 sticks stacked is supposed to be 20.5 inches from this top stick to the bottom. Step to step is supposed to be 17 inches from step to step. The total height of 1 stick is 18.5, and the sticks are supposed to be sub 1 pound. I will tell you immediately, and I'm going to show you on the scale here in a minute. If you have not touched these, as soon as they hit your hand, you're going to realize it's the lightest thing you've ever laid your hands on. I'm not a Tethrd fanboy or anything like that. I'm just speaking the truth. So they're extremely light right off the bat. You're going to notice that. So as soon as I got the sticks, first thing I noticed, and like I said, I've never had Tethrd gear before. I've had a saddle, obviously, but as far as sticks, I've never had none of the Gen 1s, Gen 2s. I never really touched them till, like I said, my buddy at work let me see his sticks. So the first thing I noticed is just how compact they are, how light they are, and how they lock together. So Tethrd has this little design, and on the back of the sticks, it has 2 little short orange I'm gonna call them tabs, and on the bottom it has 2 longer tabs. So the sticks lock together, and I'm sure you've seen this on the internet already. I'm just re-explaining it. It's got holes in the bottom of the sticks, so you just line the 2 longer ones up, you put the 2 shorter ones on the top, and you pull it down, and it's locked. It's not going anywhere. So that's a great idea. Works well. You don't have to worry about bungee cords, straps, all that good stuff, trying to strap it, you know, in addition to strapping it to your bag or whatever you're carrying. So they're locked. You don't need any additional gear for that. So that's really, really nice. Second thing I noticed is this is what made me more nervous than anything because I've never used it before. So I forget what they call this, the rope attachment. I believe they call it Dino Light. Oh no, that's the tabs. I'm not sure what they call this, but this is am steel rope. So I've never really used am steel before. Just looking at the the diameter of this rope really made me nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you, but after using them several times, my worry has gone away. So they use this am steel rope. I'm gonna say it's probably an 1/8 inch thick, and they have this tab on the bottom that wraps around and locks in. But Tethrd come up with this, and this is what that's called. It's called the Dino Lock, and it's a little tab right here, and it has 4 cuts in it. And that's when you connect it to the tree, you run your am steel around it and you locks it in place, which I'll show y'all here in the video in just a minute. That's really nice, and I like that. Alright, so I've had these for probably a month or so. Used them about 10 times. They're really nice. I haven't found anything that I really can complain about. The steps on the sticks, they're really nice. It gives you enough room for you to put your boot on when you're putting it up against a tree. I haven't had any issues with that. I normally use the edges anyway, but just climbing up and down it, I haven't had any issues, any slippage. Also, another thing that Tethrd put on it, and I think these are on the Gen 2 and Gen 1 models as well, but they put these tabs on here that are, they light up green in the dark, and you can really see these when you're coming up and going down a tree. So that's really nice. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn this light off just so y'all can see. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. I hope y'all can see that. But that's really nice. It just gives you an idea where the step's at when you're climbing up and down the tree. Hopefully y'all can see that in the camera. But anyway, alright, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to check out the weight of the sticks. I'll use this one. And all I have on it's the rope. Now Tethrd claims that these are sub 1 pound, I believe. I'll go back and check that for the end of the video. I'm going to take you over here to the GoPro and show you what I'm looking at. So we got the scale right here. We're going to turn it on. It's cleared. Nothing added on the stick. 1.09. 1.09. Alright. We'll tear it again. Clear it. Zeroed out. We'll put it on there one more time. 1.09. So one stick, 1.09. Alright, let's do 3 sticks and see what 3 sticks. I'm gonna tear it. It's zeroed out, as you can see. Let's see. 3.25 pounds. 3.25 pounds. Let's do it one more just to be sure. 3.25 pounds. 3.25 pounds. Alright. So, sticks come in 3.25 pounds for all 3. That's light. That's really light. I like that 4 sticks, even with the little 8ers I have tied on it, was coming in under 5 pounds. You really can't beat that. As I'm going to show you later in the video, as far as putting it on a tree and locking it in, it's super easy. So, super nice. When it comes to attaching it to the tree, it's as simple as it gets. You don't have any ratchet straps or any buttons you have to hook the latch to on the pull straps. You don't have any of that. All you're going to do is undo the am steel rope. I'm not sure the length of it, but I'm pretty sure you could get this on a pretty big tree. So you're going to put it on the tree. Now what I've learned in my short little time of using them is to put the am steel slightly above the stick, put a little bit of angle to it. So to lock it in, it has this tab, and this tab has 4 notches cut in it. You're going to go under, over, back under, and then you're just going to across it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I might have to do a close-up at home. And it's locked in. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's the simplest steps I've ever seen. I mean, it works great. It's a really good design, and it's locked on there. No worries. And you can do this pretty simply, especially with your lineman belt on when you're going up a tree. It's quick. It's the quickest sticks I've ever used. I might have put this stick a little too high where I can't get on it, but I mean, they're not going anywhere. I mean, they're as steady as you can get. So, other than them being light, this right here is a game changer. I mean, it's super simple. So any of you guys that use the Tethrd Gen 1, Gen 2, 1 sticks, you already kind of probably are hip to that, but for me being a newbie to it, I love it. So it's as simple as that. Coming down the tree, I mean, you can just be packed up in a matter of seconds. No ratchet straps, no anything. You know, you don't have to put all that up. You're just, you know, if you guys can see that, you're just locking it in place. And it's up. It's that simple. Easy as it comes. Alright guys, well, that was my quick review on the Tethrd Gen 3 1 sticks. I hope this answered any questions you had if you were thinking about buying them. I will tell you from my personal opinion that I do not regret buying them one bit. They are pricey, but I just feel like you're investing in something that's lightweight, it's durable, and it works well. And I don't know that you'd ever need to buy another pair of sticks because I mean it's just extremely light. I'm sure they'll come out with some other new method in the future, but as far as I'm concerned, paying the $349 or whatever it is, they're going to last years to come, and they're going to work well for whatever you're trying to do, especially if you're a mobile hunter and you're hunting public land and you have to walk a long way. They work well. So my overall opinion on them, I love them, don't have any complaints, they work great, and I'm satisfied. So if y'all have any comments or questions, please put it in the comment section below. I would really appreciate, me and Brian would really appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the channel. If there's any videos y'all would like to see, we're going to start really focusing on doing a lot of reviews. Me and Brian were able, I've killed a few deer this year, Brian's killed a few deer this year. We've had some technical issues getting it on camera, that's why we didn't bring a lot of footage of it. We really dropped the ball this year. We were more busy trying to kill deer than we were trying to get it on video, and we made some bad decisions, but we're getting it together now. So like I said, we're going to start bringing you a lot of review content on stuff that we use, a lot of broadhead reviews, arrow reviews, bow reviews, things like that. So if y'all have any ideas, please suggest away in the comment. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you tuning in and watching the video. Y'all take it easy.